Good morning, everyone. Ellen from Umbria Above here. And I am sitting on our balcony in Cortina d'Ampezzo, in the Veneto region. And you can see the ski slopes behind me. Obviously, the slopes have a lot of snow, but obviously we're here in the middle of March, and so a lot of it has either melted or they only had in town about 2 big snows. So less snow this year and so forth. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about skiing in Italy this morning. So we've skied in several locations in Italy, and they're the Dolomites where we are now. There is Val d'Aosta in the west, the Western Alps, which are lesser touristed, I would say, for sure. Where we are now is much more touristed, much more internationally known. In fact, the Olympics, the next Winter Olympics, will be held here, between here and Milano. Also in Piemonte, Sestriere, there are a lot of slopes in the Western Alps. We're here in the Eastern Alps in the Dolomites. And so there's a lot of choice. Where we are here in Cortina, we can access a lot of the other resorts in the Dolomites. So the Dolomites are a nice option. I think the app is called Dolomiti Superski, and a lot of you who have season passes in America for skiing have the possibility to ski here as well. So look at your ski pass and see where it permits you to ski. I can't speak for other countries, sorry, because I'm half American, half Italian, but it's probably the same for Canadians or English or etc. So just check your ski pass and see where internationally you can ski. But Dolomiti Superski is the app and the name that you'll see on your seasonal ski pass in America. Okay, this was our first time staying in Cortina. And I do have some thoughts about it. So I also talked to my Italian cousins from Northern Italy who've skied they're in their 60s and they've skied all over Northern Italy. They said for the panoramas, it's possible that, you can't really see the panoramas very well here. We're seeing it from down below, but once you get up above to the higher altitudes, the panoramas are really beautiful. And they say the panoramas may be the most beautiful in Italy, in Alta Quota, which is in the high altitudes. But they say the slopes are not the best in Italy. So I think that's a good thing to keep in mind. The other thing, Cortina really surprised me. It seems very much like the Aspen of Italy. So I've been joking with my friend. So many fur coats. So I'm not a fur coat person, but fur coats everywhere and all kinds and colors of fur coats. It's kind of like amazing to the eye, like blue fur coats and orange fur coats and red fur coats and then of course all of the regular fur coats too. So it's very kind of flashy in that way, very much about shopping. If you walk the main drag, there are a ton of shops. So Cortina is more about about status and so forth, and it's a little we don't love that, so I don't know that we'll come back to stay in Cortina. Places that we loved before were Val di Fassa and Cavallese, and these littler towns, which are really cute and small and more authentic and really more about the skiing and the eating, because that's really what we care about. We want to be comfortable, yes, but what we really care about is the skiing, the conditions of the slopes, and of course the panoramas, but you're not going to find a bad panorama, let's be honest. And the eating, the polenta, the canerderli, so the canerderli are these, they're kind of like matzo balls. That's the best way to describe them. But they're full of also cheese and meats, and it's a first course like a pasta. So anyway, I think we'll probably return to stay in one of those places instead of kind of the ambiance in the town of Cortina. But to each his own. And then there's one other thing I wanted to mention, which was, well, hiking, of course. Great options for hiking here too. So for those of us who don't ski, it's a great option to have during the day when the others are skiing. So lots of hiking options all throughout the Italian Alps. So anyway, if anyone has any questions, please let me know, and I'm happy to address them. But this is the end of the season here in the Dolomites, and that's it. We're headed home today. Okay, bye.